wow, 4 people already. What are you doing here? As you don't have anything better to do. It's always awkward for me to go live. So last time I did a video was I was on vacation. I tried to do the live and I think it went pretty good. So it was easy and it's a very fast. Oops, sorry. Yeah, see, beginner problem. I have my computer here where I can, see the chat. I forgot to mute it. Sorry. So yeah, I thought it went pretty good, and it's a very fast and easy way to do it. So hey, hi Ingeborg. Here I am again. So I did a video today because I want to show you a little bit of project I've been working on. I haven't done a lot of progress because if you remember from last time, I was stuck on knitting 3 pair of slippers. Those have been finished and I don't have them with me. They have gone to with their new owner and they really like them, so I hope they will use them. So I don't have them, but they took a long time, especially the men slippers were like a 45 European shoe, so you can imagine it took like 200 gram yarn. It was like a sweater. So I have a few couple of finishes to show, and I wanted to show some of the stuff I mean to work on in the next month or so. So let's get started. Well, first of all, what I'm wearing is a sweater I finished in December, I think, and it's the Weekender pattern from Andrea Murray. I knit this pattern before in Holst Garn Tights. It's the wool and silk blend from Holst Garn Wools. And that it turned out to be too small, so I gifted it to my mother, and I always wanted to knit another one for myself. And I had this yarn, I brought it. It's called Countryside Tweed, and I bought it from Woolly Knit a few years ago, and it's a decay weight. And so I decided I kind of like the Marley effect on the pearl side, because the Weekender is like you wear it on the, inside out pretty much compared to how you knit it. And yeah, it turned out pretty good. And this time it's, it fits right, like the sleeves. I've been using it quite a bit already. It wasn't with me in Lanzarote because, the climate there, it's not cool enough. But here it's fine. So this is a pretty good sweater. I really like the fit, and yeah, I'm happy with it. And that's the first finished object. Then the second finished object, you can see it peeking over here. I don't know if you remember, but a while back I've showed you Franca. I think I showed it, at least I do not remember. Franca is my emotional support chicken. She keeps me company when I'm in my home office, and yeah. And last December, I was doing my year review with my boss on Zoom, on a Zoom meeting, and he saw Franca in the back, like behind me, compared to my desk, and I said, "What is that?" And I said, "Oh, it's my emotional support chicken, Franca." And he just went crazy. He loved her, and so I took her to the office to show, and I immediately understood he wanted his own emotional support chicken. So I made him one, and it's finished today, and tomorrow I'll be bringing it to him. So I wanted to show it to you, as I won't have it anymore. So I don't know what he's gonna name her. I will update you on that. And I made it for him on the premises that he's gonna keep it on his desk at work. So we'll see how that works. It's a pretty classic, always a super nicely dressed, not even a hair out of place guy. So I'm not quite sure he's gonna actually keep it on his desk, but you know, I hope he will. And it seemed like to be really taken by this chicken. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with the result. This is a little bit smaller than Franca, see, because I wasn't sure I had enough of this yarn. I actually have some leftover still. This is made with two different color of Plotulopi. Yes, I have them here. This one is, I think the color name is Black Galaxy. Is like this dark yarn with a little speckled of all kind of colors, and this yellow that I made a ranunculus sweater in this yellow before. So I mixed those up together. Let's throw it on the floor, and that's the result. I think it's pretty neat. I didn't overstuff her. Still, it took so much stuffing. Those things takes a lot of stuffing. I mean, I had, I don't know, probably 250 grams of stuffing went in here, and to be honest, it should have more, but my boss is a skinny guy. He's getting a skinny chicken. So she's ready, and tomorrow I will bring it to him, and you know, I hope he likes it. I really likes it. It came out quite cute. What do you think? Is it cute? I think this fade of the emotional support chicken is kind of funny, but at the same time, they're so cute and they are so fun to knit. If you like short row, if you don't like short row, find yourself another animal. This is not the animal for you. It's pretty much the entire thing is made with the short row. I converted wrap and turn with the German short row because I like them better, and it's just a very fun thing to do. Yeah, you're right, Ingeborg. It is very huggable, and the mine is the right size. This is a little too little for me. Anyway, that's the chicken, and yeah, I'm really happy with it. And tomorrow it's gonna meet his new owner. So let's put her here with Franca for now. All right. And I'll show you my last finished object for today, which is a pair of socks. I haven't made socks in a while, and I have been wanting to make a pair of Lopi yarn socks for a while, and those are not Plotulopi, the other one, Let Lopi. That's one strand of Let Lopi. I think I work it with a 3.25 size needle. It's pretty tight gauge. If they look a little bit worn to you, it's because, yeah, I've been wearing them all the time. I didn't want to save them for the next video. So here they are. I have to say, I've been wearing them for a while now, quite consistently, and washed them once, and they are still doing pretty good. I want to test how, you know, durable they are. Those are like house socks for me. They're too thick to wear with shoes, but they keep my feet really, really warm. And I think I did. I follow my friend Tracy Schnuffeltier on Ravelry free sock pattern, which is the 401, and it's a very fun pattern. It has it's like a heel flap construction, but I don't know if you can tell, the bottom of the heel is still slip stitches all the way until the end of the heel turn. So that gives the heel turn a little bit more like sturdiness. And I think they will last some time, and they were really fast to make because, you know, it's a lot less stitches than fingering weight socks. So those are my socks. I hope they kickstart my sock mojo because it's been gone for a long time and my socks are all falling apart. So that's the last finished object I have for today, and I will show you a few things I have been working on. I had decided to participate in Finish It, Fix It, Frog It Friday. No, February. My words today, they're just not working. But so I wanted to dedicate February to mend my broken sock and fix a couple of sweaters that I need too short, and I have yarn, so I wanted to lend them then. But then what happened is I saw a call for testing for a cardigan, a short sleeve cardigan by Mini Me Design. She's an Italian designer. I really like her style. I've knit a cardigan vest from her before, which I really love. And so I said, oh, okay, I guess I'm testing something. It's due by the end, by the last week of February, something like that. And I only need to get down to the underarm to be done with the test. So that would be good. The problem is I started it, and it's a short sleeve cardigan. So my idea was, oh, hi Julia. My idea was to try to make it in a more lightweight fabric. So what I had choose to use was one strand of this petrol, like teal-tilly color Holst garn Coast, which is the 50% wool, 50% cotton yarn, and another strand of this. Oh, it's in a bag. This thing goes everywhere. It's a very thin linen yarn. It's a muka linen, and together they should give me the correct thickness. And I've started it, and it's very pretty. It has this, it's one of her pyramid style design, and in the middle of the back or the front it will be a reversible cardigan. It has this see, it's this like a slip stitch in the middle and pearl. The problem is you increase it every round, so you do purl right, make one purl right, make one purl left on the when you are on the purl side, and that's really hard to do with yarn that is stiff like linen is. So later today I will have to make a decision. As you can tell, I just started it. There isn't much in it. And I have a similar color Coast by Holst, like the other one, in this this color, like a bluish gray. Let me close the door because, sorry, my husband is watching a video and it was distracting me. Probably you could hear it too. And so I'm probably going to start over in the same color combo, which is this teal and white grayish thing, but with a Coast. And it will be warmer and probably not too springy for me. I mean, I will not be able to wear it too far into spring, but as a like layering piece, it should work as well. But yeah, I'm gonna do a couple more rounds today on this and see how I feel about it, and then make a decision. So this is probably going to be my main focus of February, because I don't have a lot of time to knit, and mainly so I have to do, now it's a priority because I promised, I'm testing, I don't want to let the designer down. You should not do that, if you can, of course. So the next things I have here is the Corey in poncho that I had started in when I was in on vacation. This is the one, just to, if you haven't seen it, it's I made like a magic ball with a bunch of minis that goes from this light green to like a brown, and I am stranding them together with the horse Titicaca. I'm a horse girl. I have a lot of horse yarn. I love it, and it's affordable and very nice. So I'm working now this like purplish color, and then when it's almost done, I will fade it into this brown. So most of the minis at the beginning had purple in it, so it's coming out quite nice. Sorry, the lighting isn't really the best, but that's what it is today here. This room faces north, so I have all the lights on, but yeah, still. It's a little bit like this. So I have done some progress, on it, but yeah, not too much. As I said, slippers. And then I had guests for 10, 11 days in the house, so it was very good, but a little hard to work on my project. So did not had a lot of time. So what's left is a new pair of socks I started, and this was kind of like a impulse start. In early December, I believe, I went to a knit afternoon at a shop in Noventa di Piave, which is a little bit east of Venice in Italy. And it's run by my dear friend Patrizia, which is doing an excellent job. And that day, another friend, Arianna, she has a podcast called Le Avventure di Arianna. And recently she has started dyeing yarn. She is also an English teacher for foreigner. She works abroad, and she took a job recently and moved to one of the eastern countries. I don't remember if it's Saudi or that area, Middle East. So she right before she left, she had ordered some new yarn she wanted to try to dye, and because she's looking for a kind of sock yarn that doesn't have any nylon, and she found this BFL. Now I see if I can. Well, it's undyed BFL, so it isn't much to see really. And so I told her, if you have a skein left, even if it's undyed, just send it to me, and I make a pair of socks and try to use them, because we are trying to figure out how much those no superwash, no nylon yarn hold up on socks. So I'm kind of like testing this yarn for her. And the pattern I decided to make, it's a free pattern, and it's called, if I'm not wrong, pine needle socks. And later on, when YouTube finished to put the live available, I will add all the links to everything I've been talking about. And so I paired this teal yarn. This is a leftover from my Geo Gradient, and it's yarn I had. Oh, ciao Silvia! It's yarn I had bought in Iceland. I had a little leftover, so I used it for the cuff, and then the pattern has this little very super easy color work going down the cuff, and then the same going up in the reverse order, going up toward the toes. And so I worked the color work part with the 2.5 needle and trying to be loose. In fact, you can tell how much difference there is between, the stitches in the color work and then how much they tighten in the plain part. Words again, not wording today, it's really hard. Sorry. So yeah, I'm really happy with them, and to be honest, I should be working on that pyramid test, but I've been working on this more just because I don't want to make a decision. I really like the idea of, sorry, I'm going back to that project of doing it with linen, but I don't know if I can do it. It's just a pain, yes. Oh, sorry. I should not swear. But it's what it is. You know me. I sleep sometimes. So yeah, those socks are really pretty. And I've been liking a lot color work socks, especially cuff color work. So I can work the cuff in a very loose gauge, and then tidying up the rest and don't risk if it's color work all the way. You have to be very careful because you end up with socks that are not stretchy and you can get them through your heel. And I have a pretty high arch, so my feet have a high arch. So you know, if they are tight, they just can't put them on. So if you do color work on the cuff, you can have it really loose, and then the rest of the sock you get it tightened with tighter gauge, and then it's like a perfect combination. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I know it's very simple. It's a free pattern, so you know you can check it out. It's super simple, but it's really cute. So yeah, I'm gonna work on this and try to finish them soon, so I can start wearing before it gets too warm, and I can give when Arianna comes back after school is out in June, give her some feedback so she know if the yarn is you know, she's testing herself, but so she has more like testing of the socks. How many times did I say testing? Too many. Anyway, that's the last work in progress I have at the moment, and this one I'm really happy with, so I'll definitely continue this. So oh, I have set up my PC here to see the chat, but completely forgot about it. So let me have a sip of water. Well done. I swear I'm not sponsored. I wish I was. So the last thing I have is a pile of sock to mend, and I want to show you the state of my socks, because I've been knitting socks for about 8 years now, and I wear my sock, and I wear them hard, and they go in the wash machine. I'm not precious, only like if it's like hand dyed self-striping, then I might be a little bit more precious, because those hand dyed self-striping sock yarn cost a lot, and for reason, because it's a majestic pain in the behind to make them, and some people are just does an incredible job with them. So those I'm precious with, but commercial yarn socks I'm not. I just wear them until I get tired of them and throw them in the wash, and they wash with everything else, like 30-degree temperature. So surprisingly, it looks like the cheaper the commercial yarn, the better the sock. This is like the second pair of sock ever I've done. This is a sock yarn I bought in Turkey from Alize. I think it was like, I don't know, €4 a ball, like for 100 gram. Nothing. And I mainly wear those socks at home, but I wear like a Birkenstock at home. So the back of the Birkenstock is usually pretty rough on socks, and or I'm barefoot, I mean with socks, and I have like a pre-finished wood, it's not wood, it's like that fake wood floor, and that's pretty rough because it's like it has little bumps, and you know, it's not the best. So this is the state. They have some little hole, you know, a hole is forming, but it's not there yet, so I want to mend it before it happens. And this is like the one of the few pattern sock I have. It's of course a very easy pattern. It's the Hermione Everyday Sock. I think it's a pattern. It's a free pattern. You can see it has this pearl bump. Yeah, it's a very easy pattern. So this is the first pair I have to mend. That's the second one, and it's in the same state. The heel is getting a little the holy heel. See there, you can't see nothing. I'm doing it. There it is. Woo! So that's the first one, and then that's what I'm doing. I started to mend this one. This is another pair that is pretty old. Those socks, those are really pretty old. Old. Oh my God, words! I can't speak today. So this was a MCN. The blue yarn is MCN, so it's merino nylon cashmere. Low, very low nylon, so 10% nylon, I believe. And the heel were just a commercial sock yarn. And not surprisingly, the cashmere blend is giving out, and here's the result. There is a pretty significant hole here, and those socks are probably 7 years old, and I wear this a lot in my shoes, just not at home. Just I go to work, I wear hand knit socks. People tell me I should make a video in Italian. Well, the way I'm speaking English today, maybe they're right. By the way, if you're Italian and if you follow in the live, when it goes, when it gets saved by YouTube, it will have automatic subtitle in Italian, so you get a little help. So, and this is the way I'm trying to mend my socks. I bought this little loom a long time ago, and it was time to try to use it. And what you're doing pretty much is like a form of weaving, see? And you move those things one side or the other to change the ways your looms go. And I have to say, I just started and I had guests for 10 days. That's what I had planned to do with them here. It was not possible. I was too engaged and I didn't want it to, ignore them because I was trying to do this. But it's pretty easy, to be honest. I know how to weave, that might help. But there are plenty tutorials that show you how to use this little loom, and you don't need this to do this kind of stuff. You can do it without, but I think it gives a little help. So that's what I'm planning to do, and I'm using some Zauberwool Crazy yarn. This is a leftover from a pair of socks, and let me tell you, those socks took a beating. I have had them for many years. They are the socks that I wear the most, and this yarn does not let you down. They're the only sock that doesn't have a hole, doesn't even look like they're forming a hole, and they're still perfect. So I don't know if I was particularly lucky with this skein. I hope not. And I bought a crap ton of Zauberwool Crazy when I was at their outlet in Germany in October. So I will make many socks with this yarn because I absolutely love them. They're not the softest, they're not like cashmere, but they're super sturdy. So that's why I'm using this for mending, because I don't want to mend them twice. So that's the idea. And see, this is another old sock. This is a hand-dyed yarn, like a Tweedy yarn by Mama. She has a shop in, I believe, Northern Ireland, but don't quote me. She's a very nice friend of mine. I love her hand-dyed yarn. I have made 2 pair of socks with her yarn, and they're pretty long-lasting. This one is still perfect. I think his body here is starting to show some, the thread is getting a little bare, so I want to, fix it before it gets worse. And I think that's, oh no, I have another pair. Yeah, I have those. This is a pattern by my friend Sadie Ruin. She's a Canadian dyer. She used to dye. She's not dyeing yarn anymore. She was in US, now she's in Canada. I think you can find her on Instagram. Julia, help me, because I know you know her, as Sadie Ruin, or I will have her link. So anyway, this is a pattern. She had a collection of sock pattern, and it's like this resemble flying geese. I actually think that was the name of the pattern, but again, I don't remember, I have to check. So yeah, I have a nice pile of sock to mend, to participate in finish, fix it, frog it February. Yeah, that's the last one. I don't have anything to frog because I frog stuff quite consistently. I mean, as soon as I see something's not working out, it's out, and it doesn't linger. I don't like to have pile stuff there to fix later. So I don't have anything to frog, and I have stuff to finish. I mean, I have to restart actually the the test. Yeah, that's it. So I guess the sweater that I meant to make longer might get done in another month, even if it's not February, or maybe they will linger in my closet until next February, so I have something to fix next year. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for being here with me. Sorry, I ended up not following the chat or anything very good. I'm getting, I'm getting used to this. It will take a while. But yeah, I hope you all well, and you enjoy. Today here is sunny. I hope it's sunny where you are too. It doesn't happen very often in this season in this part of Italy, so I'm gonna go enjoy some sun, and I hope to see you again pretty soon. Thank you. Bye bye.